Question 1. Which sign means no stopping? Answer was D. Stopping where this clearway restriction applies is likely to cause congestion. Allow the traffic to flow by obeying the signs. Question 2. What's the purpose of triangular-shaped signs? A. To give information. B. To give directions. C. To give orders. D. To give warnings. Answer was D. To give warnings. Triangular signs warn you of hazards ahead. Make sure you look at each sign that you pass on the road, so that you don't miss any vital instructions or information. Question 3. What does this sign mean? A. Separated track and path for pedal cycles and pedestrians. B. Pedestrians must give way to pedal cycles. C. Pedal cycles and pedestrians are prohibited. D. Shared route for pedal cycles and pedestrians only. Answer was A. Separated track and path for pedal cycles and pedestrians. Question 4. You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? A. Make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind. B. Position your vehicle well to the left of the side road. C. Stop, apply the parking brake and then select a low gear. D. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Answer was D. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Before emerging right onto a dual carriageway, make sure that the central reservation is deep enough to protect your vehicle. If it isn't, you should treat the dual carriageway as one road and check that it's clear in both directions before pulling out. Neglecting to do this could place part or all of your vehicle in the path of approaching traffic and cause a collision. Question 5. Which sign can be used together with this plate? A. The roundabout sign. B. The crossroads sign. C. The side road sign. D. The T-junction sign. Answer was A. The roundabout sign. The following plate can be used together with roundabout or bend signs.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. The last 10 questions are very important. Let's get back to the video.
Question 6. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to farm vehicles. B. Give way to trams. C. Wait at the barriers. D. Wait at the crossroads. Answer was B. Give way to trams. Obey the give way signs. Trams are unable to steer around you if you misjudge when it's safe to enter the junction. Question 7. What's the national speed limit on motorways for cars and motorcycles? A. 50 miles per hour. B. 40 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. D. 60 miles per hour. Answer was C. 70 miles per hour. Traveling at the national speed limit doesn't allow you to hog the right-hand lane. Always use the left-hand lane whenever possible. When leaving a motorway, get into the left-hand lane well before your exit. Reduce your speed on the slip road and look out for sharp bends or curves and traffic queuing at roundabouts. Question 8. Your vehicle has broken down on a motorway. In which direction should you walk to find the nearest emergency telephone? A. With the traffic flow. B. In the direction shown on the marker posts. C. Facing oncoming traffic. D. In the direction of the nearest exit. Answer was B. In the direction shown on the marker posts. Along the hard shoulder there are marker posts at 100-meter intervals. These will direct you to the nearest emergency telephone. Question 9. How should you rejoin the motorway after a breakdown on the hard shoulder? A. Move straight out into the left-hand lane as you are not allowed to drive on the hard shoulder. B. Keep your hazard lights flashing until you have safely rejoined the carriageway. C. Wait until a vehicle in the left-hand lane signals to you that it's safe to rejoin. D. Build up speed on the hard shoulder before looking for a safe gap in the traffic. Answer was D. Build up speed on the hard shoulder before looking for a safe gap in the traffic. To rejoin a motorway from the hard shoulder, you first need to build up speed on the hard shoulder. You can then look for a safe gap in the traffic in the left-hand lane. Watch for traffic that may be returning from a lane on the right into the left-hand lane. Question 10. When should you use the left-hand lane of a motorway? A. When your vehicle breaks down. B. When you're overtaking slower traffic in the other lanes. C. When the road ahead is clear. D. When you're making a phone call. Answer was C. When the road ahead is clear. You should drive in the left-hand lane whenever possible. Only use the other lanes for overtaking or when directed to do so by signals. Using other lanes when the left-hand lane is empty can frustrate drivers behind you. Question 11. When may front fog lights be used? A. When they aren't as bright as the headlights. B. When visibility is seriously reduced. C. When an audible warning device is used. D. When they're fitted above the bumper. Answer was B. When visibility is seriously reduced. Your fog lights must only be used when visibility is reduced to 100 meters, 328 feet, or less. You need to be familiar with the layout of your dashboard so you're aware if your fog lights have been switched on in error, or you've forgotten to switch them off. Question 12. Why should the junction on the left be kept clear? A. To allow vehicles to park. B. To allow vehicles to make a U-turn. C. To allow vehicles to enter and emerge. D. To allow the bus to reverse. Answer was C. To allow vehicles to enter and emerge. You should always try to keep junctions clear. If you're in queuing traffic, make of the junction sure that when you stop you leave enough space for traffic to flow in and out. Question 13. This marking appears on the road just before A. No through road sign. B. No entry sign. C. Stop sign. D. Give way sign. Answer was D. Give way sign. This triangle is painted on the road surface just before a give way junction. It warns drivers to slow down and prepare to give priority to traffic on the main road. You should not normally need to stop, only yield if there's other traffic. Question 14. You're driving on a motorway and have to slow down suddenly due to a hazard ahead. How can you warn drivers behind of the hazard? A. Flash your headlights. B. Switch on your headlights. C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. D. Sound your horn. Answer was C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Using your hazard warning lights, as well as your brake lights, will give the traffic behind an extra warning of the problem ahead. Only use them for long enough for your warning to be seen. Question 15. What should the driver of the red car do? A. Quickly drive behind the pedestrian in the road. B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. C. Tell the pedestrian in the road she should not have crossed. D. Wave towards the pedestrians who are waiting to cross. Answer was B. Wait for the pedestrian in the road to cross. Some people might take a long time to cross the road. They may be older or have a disability. Be patient and do not hurry them by showing your impatience. If pedestrians are standing at the side of the road, do not signal or wave them to cross. Other road users might not have seen your signal and this could lead the pedestrians into a hazardous situation. Question 16. How can you reduce the chances of your car being broken into when leaving it unattended? A. Park near a taxi rank. B. Take all valuables with you. C. Park near a fire station. D. Place any valuables on the floor. Answer was B. Take all valuables with you. When leaving your car, take all valuables with you if you can. Otherwise, lock them out of sight. Question 17. On a road where trams operate, which vehicles will be most at risk from the tram rails? A. Cycles. B. Buses. C. Cars. D. Lorries. Answer was A. Cycles. The narrow wheels of a bicycle can become stuck in the tram rails, causing the cyclist to stop suddenly, wobble or even lose balance altogether. The tram lines are also slippery, which could cause a cyclist to slide or fall off. Question 18. What's the meaning of this traffic sign? A. Bus lane ahead. B. End of two-way road. C. Give priority to vehicles coming towards you. D. You have priority over vehicles coming towards you. Answer was D. You have priority over vehicles coming towards you. Don't force your way through. Show courtesy and consideration to other road users. Although you have priority, make sure oncoming traffic is going to give way before you continue. Question 19. You're driving on the motorway. Which lane should you get into well before you reach your exit? A. The right-hand lane. B. The left-hand lane. C. The middle lane. D. The hard shoulder. Answer was B. The left-hand lane. You'll see the first advanced direction sign 1 mile from a motorway exit. If you're traveling at 60 miles per hour in the right-hand lane, you'll only have about 50 seconds before you reach the countdown markers. There'll be another sign at the half-mile point. Don't cut across lanes of traffic at the last moment. Move to the left-hand lane in good time. Question 20. What does this sign mean? A. Steep hill downwards. B. Uneven road. C. Adverse camber. D. Steep hill upwards. Answer was A. Steep hill downwards. This sign gives you an early warning that the road ahead will slope downhill. Prepare to alter your speed and gear. Looking at the sign from left to right will show you whether the road slopes uphill or downhill.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. What does this sign mean? A. Leave motorway at next exit. B. All lorries use the hard shoulder. C. Lane for heavy and slow vehicles. D. Rest area for lorries. Answer was C. Lane for heavy and slow vehicles. Where there's a long, steep, uphill gradient on a motorway, a crawler lane may be provided. This helps the traffic to flow by diverting the slower heavy vehicles into a dedicated lane on the left. Question 22. Why should these road markings be kept clear? A. To allow children to be picked up after school. B. To allow teachers to park. C. To allow children to be dropped off at school. D. To allow children to see and be seen when they're crossing the road. Answer was D. To allow children to see and be seen when they're crossing the road. The markings are there to show that the area should be kept clear. This is to allow an unrestricted view for approaching drivers and riders, children wanting to cross the road. Question 23. What does this sign mean? A. Road humps in direction indicated. B. Direction to shelter. C. Diversion route. D. Camping site in direction indicated. Answer was C. Diversion route. This is a sign that indicates a diversion route. Question 24. You see a pedestrian carrying a white stick that also has a red band. What does this mean? A. They have limited mobility. B. They're deaf and blind. C. They're blind. D. They're deaf. Answer was B. They're deaf and blind. When someone is deaf as well as blind, they may carry a white stick with a red reflective band or bands. They may not be aware that you're approaching and they may not be able to hear anything. So, for example, your horn would be ineffective as a warning to them. Question 25. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to buses and pedal cycles approaching from the right. B. Buses and pedal cycles should look right. C. No buses or pedal cycles allowed. D. Look out for buses and pedal cycles approaching from the right. Answer was D. Look out for buses and pedal cycles approaching from the right. This sign is a reminder to pedestrians to look out for buses and pedal cycles approaching from the right.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.